everybody! Welcome to the Cord Cutter! Hoorah! Go Marines! Semper, Semper Fi. All right, folks, how y'all doing, everybody? It's Dave, the Cord Cutter, here for another episode of Cord Cutter here on DCR TV for the 10th of October. No, I was not in the Marines. Everyone thinks I like to wear Marines t-shirts. I respect the Marines. I think they're great. They're cool guys. But, I'm showing my support, and everyone, so whatever. I think there are some people out there that think you shouldn't wear any Marines shirts unless you're actually in the Marines. I don't believe that. I just think I'm showing my support. I don't, people say, were you in the Marines? I go, no, I just like it. So, anyhow, so today on the Cord Cutter, I get my Comcast bill. Comes in the mail. There it is. See it? See it on the screen there? I don't know if you can see it on this stupid little laptop-y thing there. But there's my Comcast bill displayed on the screen there. Anyway, my previous balance was $184. That's what they were going to charge me for the digital preferred package plus blast internet for the month of September to October. And I called them up on the 11th of September and said, no, 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 no. Because I was paying $121, and then it jacked up to $184 because the promo rate was over. And so anyhow, I said, no, 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 no. So now I get my new bill, and it's $78. So that's just for blast internet, okay? That includes the modem fee, the $8 modem fee and whatever else, all the whatever they do. But so anyway, so that's the new bill, $78.99 as opposed to $184.04. Okay, so I'm getting the internet super fast, and it is good. I have to say, it's 105 MBs downloads, whatever. And it does work well. I have no problem with it. I've got a couple computers on the Wi-Fi. And yeah, when I'm doing multiple things on the computers, like I'm watching a movie on one and doing a download on the other, it does slow down a bit. But it's not intolerably slow. But I do notice the slowdown. But when I'm one computer watching, and I'm one person here at the time, so I'm usually just using one computer at a time, so it's usually fine. I could downgrade to the performance internet, which I think has a top speed of 50 megabytes, whatever, MBS, PBS, kilobytes per whatever they do it. But it'd be half as fast. I probably wouldn't notice the difference on most things, but I'd save $10. Okay, but yeah, I don't know. Or I could again, call them up and say, I want to get a TV package, and then it would drop my blast internet rate down to $60-some a month. But then I'd have television, and then I'd have to pay for that, and there'd be box charges and the HD technology fee if I want to watch HD, and a broadcast TV fee and other things. So, the rates would just go up and up and up. So I'm paying I'm paying roughly $80. Okay, so that's fine. And I'll tell you, I haven't missed anything. I really, honestly, I really did think there was a time when if I gave up cable TV, I would be really pissed. I'd be like, what the hell? I don't miss anything. There was one thing. There was one thing I thought, gee, I'd like to watch that. And that was the Nationals playoffs. That was something I thought, gee, I'd like to. I'm not going to sit there and watch the whole game because I just don't watch baseball like that. I like to flip by and check it out. I didn't do that. I couldn't because I don't get Fox Sports 1 anymore. I'd have to get a more expensive package than basic or economy cable to get Fox Sports 1. So I wasn't going to do that to begin with. But that's the only thing I missed. Okay? And to be honest with you, WJFK had the game on the radio. It was perfectly good. And a lot of times when I'm watching baseball, I just doing something else while the game's on. So radio's fine. I could check the updates on the internet. There's a number of websites that were given telling you exactly what was going on. So I didn't miss a thing really. But that was the only thing I thought, gee, if I had cable. Everything else, I've been watching Netflix. I've been doing a lot of YouTube. I can't tell you enough how much YouTube is great. There's so many cool things on YouTube. I love documentaries. And I just type in documentary, whatever topic, documentary, topic, and there's 10 documentaries. BBC stuff, PBS stuff, you name it, some cool shit, and I love that. It's cool. It's like, so anyhow. I don't know. So I haven't had any withdrawal other than the Nationals. And the Nationals now have blown it. They're out of it, so I don't care. I watched a couple things on PBS. There was a couple good documentaries on Nova the other night, and I watched that. And then, hey, what the heck? I haven't missed it. So, anyhow, and if they did, they have actually sent me. I told you, I think in a previous episode, they did send me Comcast did send me a letter saying, "Hey, come on back for $92. I can get this Blast plus HBO plus limited basic cable or something like economy cable for $92. But then if you add the equipment fees and the taxes and then you want. I don't even think that's I don't even think that includes HD. I don't know if that's HD is even available with that package. So it's like, what? I'm paying for TV. I'm going to be paying money to get local TV channels that I can already get for free, and I can get them in HD. I'm going to be paying to get channels in standard def, and then if I want them in high def, I got to pay another $10. So when you add that thing up, instead of $92, it's going to probably be like $120. So I said, yeah. Now it's interesting. Somebody just sent me a link to the Wall Street Journal from yesterday. Um, and this is interesting. Pay TV's new worry, shaving the cord. Okay, a lot of people now, when they get their cable bills, aren't calling up and saying, I want to cut my cable completely. Okay, but they are dropping their packages to lesser expensive packages. So, for example, there's that Comcast has the digital preferred and the digital starter, which do include a lot of sports channels. The preferred has a lot of sports channels. The digital base or the digital starter still has quite a few sports channels. You get ESPN and stuff like that in there, man, Masson and locally and all that. So what people are doing now is cutting down. They're going down to the family tiers and the economy tier and the digital basic tier and stuff like that. So they're losing a lot of these like ESPN channels. And a lot of people are saying that, if you don't watch sports on TV, why are you paying for ESPN? Why are you paying for a tier with ESPN in it when you don't watch ESPN? And ESPN is a good chunk of your cable bill. Somebody said $3 to $5 of every cable bill goes for ESPN, even if you don't watch ESPN. If it's in your package, that's $3 to $5 a month for ESPN's various channels you're paying for, and it's like you don't watch it. So a lot of people are shaving the cord. They're cutting back. And then what's interesting, since 2010, a lot of these networks have noticed fewer viewers. ESPN's total number of households that they've been in the last 4 years has declined by almost 5%. Ditto with TNT. Nickelodeon's down 4%, TBS 4%, Headline News 4%, Weather Channel 4%, Discovery Channel's 3.5%, CNN's dropped about 3%, USA's down about 3%. So these are drops. Last couple years, and it's because people are cutting back to tiers that don't necessarily have all these channels in them. So that's interesting. So that in the cord shaving thing might actually be a more impressive trend than actually cord cutters, But it's just the trend now. So it's going to be interesting. If they keep raising the rates, people are going to be cutting and cutting back. And one of the things when you say to yourself, hey, that's one of the easier things to cut. Are you going to not pay the mortgage? All right, folks. So that's an interesting trend there. I don't know. I was doing a campaign the other day on Twitter, about that Comcast Sportsnet. Comcast regular. Comcast, the cable company, charges this thing called the HD technology fee. It's like $10, $9.95 on your bill if you get HD, in a lot of their packages. And that's just a ripoff. Regular broadcast television is HD. So to give you the regular broadcast television, the signals, their standard signal today is an HD signal. Channel 5, Channel 7, Channel 9, Channel 4 in Washington, they all broadcast that their basic channel is an HD channel. That's basic television today. And for a cable company to continue to charge a special HD technology fee to give you what you can get over the air is a giant ripoff. So call up your legislator and say, damn it. Yeah, that's what Comcast ought to be doing, taking out a big ad in the Washington Post saying, we rip people off every day with this $9.95 HD technology because it's just money in their pocket. And you figure $10 times how many subscribers do they have around the world? Millions around the country. That's $10 million. I don't know, 20. It's a lot of money. Just nickel and dime you with all these little fees. That's what the phone companies do. The cell phone companies do. They just do that, and cable companies can do it too. So whatever. One of my pet peeves with Netflix is the search function there. It's hard to find things. I go on Netflix almost every day and I look around. They give me the same choices over and over again. These different lists, what's popular, what's been chosen for you. If you like serial killer movies, you'll love these, drama, social, but they give you the same stuff every day. And I see the same things, the same things, the same things. And I don't know, I just wish they had a better search function that you could somehow hit a button saying, okay, I've seen all the stuff you've given me, now give me some more stuff. New stuff. Have it, shake it up. So one of my friends said, go to the search function and then just type in 2 letters. Like, take the A letter, okay, A, and mix it with a consonant. So like AT, just type AT into a search function, and then you get all these movies with at in the title or AT, whatever. And you can get a lot of cool things. Just kind of like a random search, or type, IN, pick some word like that, mission, or just a combination of letters that might be in something like, common, you don't want to type like ZX because you're not going to get much for that. But if you type in like TO2, and then you get a whole bunch of movies with 2 in the title, and you see stuff that you might not see on the main Netflix screens because, I don't know how they choose it, but I do find that's kind of an interesting one. I've found a few cool things that I didn't even know was on Netflix. So that's an interesting thing if you're, really bored, getting what they call Netflix fatigue, which you get after a couple months. You go, okay, they're showing me the same things over and over again. Just do that. Just think of some letters. I'm going through all the A combinations and the B combinations. I'm going to do the C combinations. C and a vowel, CO. Just type CO, and then you'll get like movies with could or whatever in it, and it's like stuff like, oh, I didn't know Netflix even had that. So that's an interesting tip from one of my friends who gave me that. So that's cool. I like that. All right, folks, thanks for watching Cord Cutter for the 10th of October, 2014. Let me know how you're doing, if you're cutting the cord or just shaving the cord, or you're mad at your cable company, your satellite company. Let me know what's going on. Got any questions? Let me know. Anything you want to see, we can do some more Roku. We can do some more antenna stuff, whole lot of stuff. So let me know. Just drop me a line at dcrtv@dcrtv.com and put Cord Cutter on the subject line. All right, folks, thanks for watching. Stay tuned.